When my illustrations become more complex, managing them is all the time more tedious. It can be hard to select the right objects. If I have groups, the whole of the group moves with a black arrow. I can select a form inside a group with a white arrow. I can also go inside the group for editing by double-clicking with a black arrow. This takes me to the isolation mode with a group. I can now use the black arrow for moving the objects. I can leave isolation mode by double-clicking on empty space. So I don't need to always ungroup if I want to move parts of a group. The other problematic thing is stacked objects. This circle was formed of 3 different objects, which of 2 of the topmost had transparency on them. I can select the bottommost object in few different ways. The easiest is to move the objects on top of it. The next option is control clicking. When I control click on top of the objects, I will select deeper into the stack. I can check the color selector to see which objects I have selected. Now I have selected the bottommost red circle. Objects can be also selected from the Layers panel. In the panel, you can open the layer. This reveals the objects on the layer. The groups appear as a sublayer. I can make the units invisible or back to visible. If I want to select an object, I click on the circle on the right in the menu. Again, I have selected the bottommost circle. You should always collapse the view, otherwise you will drag a layer inside another layer. I can also select with the lasso tool. It selects the anchor points that are lassoed around. Now I can, for example, change the colors of these forms. If I have selected only a part of an object, for example on this circle, the topmost anchor point, by pressing delete, I only remove that point. This leaves the other anchor points selected. So if I press delete again, I can remove the rest of the form. So you can delete forms with a white arrow by double-clicking on delete. Using these tools, it's easier to make selections.